Hello. Today I have this tweet and I was like, fuck it, I could talk about this tweet. Young gave me an idea. Every week do a user account highlight video or tweet or website. So this is video, I guess. And not every week, and this is a stream, but yeah, I'm kind of collecting ideas on this. And yeah, I didn't really get what he meant by user account highlight, so I asked. I don't get the tweet explainer part. And it was a reply to this tweet. But yeah, I don't get the summary or explainer part. I don't think, explain what? That's what I don't get about his tweet. What should I explain of the joke? It's like, do I explain my own joke? And other users. So with other users, I meant like this image, right? But like, what is there to explain about this image? I watched the video. It was, I guess, interesting, but I don't get it. That's the problem. I don't get it. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. But what I interpreted from this is that it could be interesting to make a list of YouTube channels that I like or something like this, and explain why I like them or something. But the problem is that I don't feel like I can explain. Well, not that I can't explain, but that people don't give a fuck, basically. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I could say some channels that I watch that I like. One is called Paraísos en Asia, for example. Another one. But yeah, those I watch and they are in Spanish, so I should make the video in Spanish. And it's like, it makes no sense for me to say this YouTube channel is underrated when the YouTube channel is like 100 times bigger than me, right? 1000 times, actually. I don't know. It's like, why would I say he's underrated? Like, who the fuck would hear that it's underrated? It makes sense to say something is underrated if you are investing in it in some capacity, or if you are doing something about it or something. I don't know.
Take a look at me here in my summer clothes. If you saw me on the street, would you think that I'm carrying a firearm on my person?
Hi.
What's up? I'm going to record a video. How is it going for you? How's life? How's the summer? I'm going to make a video about this tweet because someone on Twitter, well, a mutual, responded to me something like, gave me this idea of every week do a user account highlight video or review or Twitter website. I didn't really know what it was, but I've done something similar to this. But yeah, I didn't know. Not epically. What about you? Well, same, I guess. Very much not epically. What video? This one about Caroline, for example. Okay, let's start. So therefore, because if I do it, you will get it, I think, sooner than if I try to go around it. Hello to the second person, by the way. Is it your phone or something like this? It says that I have 2 viewers now, but maybe you've opened it on like 2 devices or something. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have a Discord where I post the thing here. In case you want to join, by the way. I post this here, and this channel has like notifications. I used it for Hanio, but he's like in his mom's house or something like this for 2 weeks or something. So, but yeah, like it's there and I already do it. So, I'm lying on my phone waiting for electricity to come back. Lamau. Dumb. I mean, I would say dumb, but to be honest, well, here power going out is not as common, but my internet works badly sometimes. I don't know. Can you post link in chat? Oh, sure. Invite people, copy. You can click on it after, to be honest. But yeah, okay, let's go. I'm going to start recording the video now. So I got this suggestion of, I got a side project idea for you. Every week, do a user account, highlight video, or tweet, or website. Website might be best, so you can make it a living document. And yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what he meant by this, but yeah, I think I've already done that in some places. Like when someone asks me for recommendations, I'll give a list, etc. But lately, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm a good judge for what people should watch, and I don't feel like giving recommendations and stuff like that. And this is what this video is about. So I've already made videos that are kind of recommending things. For example, this one. This is like what would I want to see more of in YouTube. And I made it, and I stand by it still. She's still a good video maker, but like I don't feel like I can like why make something like that so repetitively if, for example, it got 50 views. It's like she already has 400,000 subscribers. Who the fuck cares about me making it, right? Or for example, this French guy is nailing YouTube descriptions. I thought here I had at least something to say different than I endorse her, right? More like this guy is nailing YouTube descriptions, so like there is something that maybe you didn't expect from this guy, right? Maybe the people who know this guy and the people who care about making YouTube descriptions are different. So this video at least had a different target. But yeah, I don't know. I made it and it didn't go well or whatever. So yeah, and that's it. If I get more ideas, I will make them. But I guess I just haven't been getting ideas like this that are, I guess, more better ideas than this one, which is, I guess, pretty plain. And like, yeah, my point was basically that why should I endorse things if people don't give a fuck? Because I have like, if I think someone is underrated, it only makes sense for me to say this is underrated if I'm going to do something about it, right? For example, this guy, I follow the girl he interviews, Karima, and this guy kind of approached her and said, yeah, do you want to do this hidden gems of YouTube thing? And she agreed, right? So he is kind of, say, investing early in channels like this because he has like an agenda. He says that he wants to work in psychology, etc., and he thinks it would be good for him to do that, right? But like on paper, it wouldn't make sense for some guy with 50 subscribers, etc., to say, because like most of the views that he has have probably come from her, as is my case, right? But it makes sense that someone would accept, because he's like studying psychology, etc. So he wants to be a therapist, etc. So he is, I guess, providing that kind of, I don't know, observation from the outside or whatever, in some, I guess, clouded up way because of the therapist thing, right? But it's like, if I had a similar idea. I think I said it in the comments, right? Uh, I've done a similar attempt. I've done an episode that's similar. Okay, I've already done one episode like this, the pre-rat episode, and I've also cold emailed people. As I mentioned, I think in this same comment. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I am the person who people will give a fuck is endorsing someone else. On the other tweet, original tweet, I talked about how I've already made a forum posts about this, and yeah, in this post, for example, I mentioned some good examples of channels that I like in Spanish, and people were adding some of them, and I even discovered, I think, this one. No, I didn't discover him here, but oh yeah, I think the ones I marked in red or black are ones I discovered here, and yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, because it was a question in a forum, people cared, so people gave their suggestions and I could find more, which was interesting. But now I feel like just making them on YouTube or making a website about it or tweeting about them, no one gives a fuck, right? It's like no one cares about my recommendations on shit, to be honest, right? So it's like, why would I make them? I don't know. I don't. It's like that's why I don't do it more often, I guess. And I guess some people would say like, oh, you could do it over time, blah blah blah, and be known as the guy with recommendations. But it's like, I'm not the guy with recommendations either, right? I'm not I'm not like a professional curator of stuff or things like this, right? I'm not, and it's not that I don't want to be or whatever. It's that what a stupid video. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten worse over time. I don't know. I'm thinking like, but I don't know even know what I'm thinking. I give up. I don't even know what I want to say, to be honest. I've tried to say it. Sorry, I can't come up with words for this. I don't know. I want to try because I want to mention him. I want to try to do this video. Why don't I make some kind of recommendation videos or something like this? So I got this tweet, this idea by Young Mutual on Twitter, who said, I got this side project idea for you. Every week, do a user account, highlight video or tweet or website. And he did it under this tweet, so I didn't really get why, right? So I was like, what do you mean user account highlight? As in me highlighting other users or doing highlights of my account, other users? Why though? I've done that already in some places. Like when someone asks for recommendations, I'll give a list. And in a forum a couple of years ago, I made a post with some, and I made videos recommending stuff. But lately, I don't feel like I'm a good judge for people for what people should watch. And that is, I guess, what the title of what is powering the title of the video, right? That I don't think I'm a good judge of for what people should watch. Like here, I say I think there's demand for good summaries or explainers. It's like maybe I'll do some recommendations underrated X of the month, but I think it's awkward to do calling something underrated while being smaller myself. Like who would I be helping, right? And then he gets into logistics, which I don't understand really. And I didn't understand exactly what he meant at the end. But yeah, what I was saying, right, is that I have made already videos like this, videos recommending stuff, so it's not like I don't do them. It's just that I don't do something weekly or something like this, but I do recommend the things that I want, that I really like and really enjoy and would like to see more of when I encounter them. And sometimes I try to find like a different angle. For example, in this video, I did this like schema that you can see here, right? Yeah, this kind of, you see it basically, that the graph, kind of trying to structure a little better something outside the audience of this French guy. Because the problem is that who the fuck cares about this video, right? It's like Caroline has like 400,000 subscribers. I have 500 and like they're not even real, right? Who cares? And you can literally see in the video that no one gives a fuck, right? 48 views. So why make them, right? I mentioned other forum posts like this one where I gave some examples of like how to make good videos, and here I was trying to help other people kind of build a plataforma. This is how they call this in this forum, right? I was trying to build a platform where people would help each other, etc. And I was giving like some resources of what do I think are good videos or like some metrics that you could pay attention to, etc. Right? But like the platform wasn't successful in the end. Or here I tried to gather a list of good channels that were good, but I wasn't successful, I guess, right? Sorry, I got the channel of good recommendations, and I could watch good videos from this. I found some channels that were dope. This one, for example, was pretty insane. But yeah, aside from that, it's like It's like this is more of a list of things where I already had some kind of defined goal, right? Here I wanted to find kind of equivalent of like Mr. Beast, Michelle Carey, Ryan Trahan, right? People who were like this mix of ambitious but entertaining, something like that, right? And with putting good, like making good quality stuff, right? So I just asked people. But the things that I actually watch are not necessarily all part of one category. I watch a lot of stuff that sometimes I could recommend to others, and sometimes I watch it for myself, but I don't know if others would give a fuck, right? I could give my reason for watching it or whatever, but they are not something that I trust everyone could watch, or that I trust is of good quality, or like that I trust it will get famous or something like this, right? Yeah, because that's another thing, right? This is a channel that I encountered because he made this video, right, called Hidden Gems of YouTube with Karima, and I watch Karima. So she's like a girl who has, I guess, 1,000 subscribers or something like this, who grew relatively fast, but she's still, I guess, small, so relatively hidden, right? And they have this conversation, and it is an interesting idea, right? This is something that I understand. Making a Hidden Gems of YouTube channel makes sense because even if you are small, right? Because I don't know, he has his own agenda, right? He has this agenda of, yeah, I want to interview people because I am a therapist or whatever, and I want to have these conversations because I think they are good to have. And he says that hidden gems would accept his requests to speak, and unlike like some other people who are bigger. So yeah, I get the point, and it's good. Yeah, it was a good conversation, but it's like, why would I do the same? Why would I literally copy the same thing, or why would I do my own version, which is not a conversation, right? Just saying these are hidden gems, right? Or like these are not even hidden. It's like on the best case scenario, it's like these are hidden gems, but no one gives a fuck because I'm still smaller, right? And on the best skies scenario, and like I'm not even investing in them, in the hidden gems like him, because he's at least having a conversation, he's building a relationship maybe or whatever, right? I wouldn't even be doing that, right? I would just be mentioning someone on a YouTube video, and that's it, right? And I've done that already, right? But it doesn't build relationships. Like mentioning someone on a YouTube video is irrelevant. It doesn't build a relationship. And that's if they are small, and so everything goes. So yeah, everything is like as set up as it can be for good stuff. And even if I would to be right, it wouldn't be interest like it would be of no interest to anyone. It's like, okay, so it's like the people who say I was here since the very beginning. No one gives a fuck, right? It's like only the creator maybe gives a fuck about their loyal subscribers or whatever, right? Maybe, but not really, right? It's like no creator actually acknowledges who their first subscribers were, etc., right? Yeah, this is essentially because thank you for watching the classic thank you for watching, or thank you for being until the end, that even I say, right? When I say it, I try to say it intentionally, and I try to make it so that it's real by having people comment on the video, right? With something. But outside, like in wider YouTube, thank you for watching is kind of a plea of thank you for bringing in ad revenue and making my life monetarily possible, thanks to your attention, right? Thanks to you consuming advertising, basically. That is what thank you for watching essentially means. And So it's not a real thank you specifically for watching me, right? It's more of a thank you for making my lifestyle possible, the aggregate viewership, right? Maybe the first viewers are like thanked in a different sense because they were the people who allowed the thing to grow, right? It is like thank you for being greater signals, algorithmic signals or something like this, right? But it's not thank you for watching me, right? As you, a single viewer. It's always an agglomerate mass of people or something like this, right? If people say thank you for watching, it's because they are addressing an audience, right? They are not saying thank you specifically, right? English is, I guess, ambiguous, right? In I don't know what people say in Spanish. Gracias por ver este video. Gracias por I don't know. I don't know what people say in Spanish, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I've said all this rant in front of him, so I don't want to be like he's doing wrong or something like this. No, it's like he's doing right. He's interviewing people. He's doing it well, right? He is actually reaching out to these kind of small creators and trying to, I guess, hey, do you want to have this conversation about these things? I am a psychologist. I'm trying to get a podcast going with these conversations with people I find interesting, blah, 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 right? So maybe people are like drawn to that. And he said he reached out to 3 people and Karima responded, yeah, sure, right? So, yeah, not everyone will accept, but I guess at least 2 people have accepted, right? This is episode number 2, apparently. I haven't watched it, but yeah, I just found out that it exists, right? So yeah, he's doing it right, but it's like the way that I would do it, it's like me doing some lists of things that I like. I also have done this, but I don't know, it's like, I don't want to say they don't work, because the point of the lists is that you have to have them for so long or whatever, right? Or you have to maintain the lists or make them current to you, blah, 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 like he said, like Young said here, of making a live website, right? Making it a living document. The problem is that I just don't think my living document is going to be of any significance to anyone. I don't know. That, I guess it's informed by my experience, right? In my experience, no one actually gives a fuck about my recommendations, or no one actually gives a fuck about of what I post on here or about the logs that I keep, right? So if I don't keep them for myself, which was, I guess, the excuse of this channel, right? That I already debunked as fake because I was not actually trying to just document. I was, as a side effect, documenting my life or whatever, but as a main purpose was trying to find someone who gives a fuck about the same topics that I care about, right? Or that I make videos about. Not necessarily that I care about, but that I make videos about. That was the idea. In this is the algorithm, my problem with the algorithm or something like this. I don't know. This algorithm. Yeah, this my problem is that I trusted the algorithm. I don't know. Sorry for being negative, I guess. This video is kind of negative, but maybe it's because I'm just not in a long-term mindset. I can't think long-term. I can't think of the serendipity that could come. Well, it's not that I can't ideate it or something, right? Yeah, I could imagine that maybe one of the days I write a list or make a video about it, and the creator sees it and they respond in a very effusive way, and it actually leads to me connecting with them in some kind, or me getting some kind of opportunity that I couldn't have gotten otherwise. That was my intention with the channel from the beginning, right? Or like, yeah, maybe I make the list and other person sees the list and they actually like one element of it, and then they come back to thank me, and or even if they don't thank me, it's like the world is a better place because they found this thing I curated, right? Maybe that is the whole point of doing this, etc. The problem is that I don't think that that kind of shit happens to me. I thought it could, now I don't. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that I'm not in a long-term mindset anymore, or maybe it's the thing I wrote above, that there is demand for like good summarization experience, right? Maybe people who create content in a good way, like I used to believe that if I do it my way, people would, like, there could be someone who cares. Now I don't believe that. Now I don't believe that people will care about my way. Now I do believe that there must be some kind of order of good or doing it well that I don't do, and that I simply don't want to work towards achieving that standard. I don't know. I give up. I've given up in this sense. So yeah, that's the conclusion of this video. I've given up. Thank you for watching. As I said, thank you for watching is some kind of fake thing that you say at the end, right? I really don't believe that there is anyone who has stayed until the end and watched this whole video. That's why I can't say thank you for watching without meaning it, right? No one is here. And I don't know, if someone has reached the end of this video, I don't know why, and I don't even think they will say why in the comments, because no, it hasn't happened, or it has happened so few times that it's not something I can predict anymore, right? And this is probably one of the least I don't know, welcoming places for that to happen. So yeah, fuck it, fuck everything. I give up. I hate the world. I suck at navigating the world, and yeah, bye. Makes me look angry with Young. I'm not angry with Young, to be honest. I think maybe I am angry. Maybe I think he wouldn't read it. Maybe it's like a suggestion he gives that he wouldn't actually read. I think that is, I guess, why I am angry. Bro, I get a bad reaction to even this kind of stuff. Capturing feeling like sunbeams, a quick tangent. I don't know. Sorry. Why don't I make some kind of recommendation videos or something like this? So I got this tweet, this idea by Young Mutual on Twitter, who said, I got this side project idea for you. Every week, do a user account highlight video or tweet or website. And he did it under this tweet, so I didn't really get why, right? So I was like, what do you mean user account highlight? As in me highlighting other users or doing highlights of my account? Other users. Why though? I've done that already in some places. Like when someone asks for recommendations, I'll give a list. And in a forum a couple of years ago, I made a post with some recommending stuff. But lately, I don't feel like I'm a good judge for what people should watch. And that is, I guess, what is powering the title of the video, right? That I don't think I'm a good judge for what people should watch. Like here I say, I think there's demand for good summaries or explainers. It's like maybe I'll do some recommendations underrated X of the month, but I think it's awkward to do calling something underrated while being smaller myself. Like who will I be helping, right? And then he gets into logistics, which I don't understand really. And I didn't understand exactly what he meant at the end. But yeah. What I was saying, right, is that I have made already videos like this, videos recommending stuff, so it's not like I don't do them. It's just that I don't do something weekly or something like this, but I do recommend the things that I want, that I really like and really enjoy and would like to see more of when I encounter them. And sometimes I try to find like a different angle. For example, in this video, I did this like schema that you can see here, right? Yeah, this kind of, you see it basically, that the graph kind of trying to structure a little outside the audience of this guy, because the problem is that who the fuck cares about this video, right? It's like, who Caroline has like 4. Because the problem is that who the fuck cares about this video, right? It's like, who Caroline has like 400,000 subscribers. I have 500 and like, they're not even real, right? Who cares? And you can literally see in the video that no one gives a fuck, right? 40 views. So why make them, right? I mentioned I mentioned other forum posts like this one where I gave some examples of like how to make good videos, and here I was trying to help other people kind of build a platform. This is how they call this in this forum, right? I was trying to build a platform where people would help each other, etc. And I was giving like some resources of what do I think are good videos, or like some metrics that you could pay attention to, etc. Right? Etc. Kind of forum posts like this one. So why make them? Right? I mentioned other forum posts like this one where I gave some examples of like how to make good videos, and here I was trying to help other people kind of build a platform. This is how they call this in this forum. Right? I was trying to build a platform where people would help each other, etc. And I was giving like some resources of what do I think are good videos, or like some metrics that you could pay attention to, etc. Right? But like the platform wasn't successful. Hello, I am. Hey, thank you for the hearts. I am, as you can see, uploading a video that I just made to YouTube. This is the video, and I'm timestamping it. Hello. Feel free to introduce yourself or something. I usually ask some questions, but today I don't feel like it. Maybe if you say who you are or something, I will ask further questions. But yeah, if not, you are welcome to keep watching. Or here I try to gather a list of good channels that were good, but I was successful. Sorry, I got the channel good recommendations. I could watch good videos from this. I found some channels that were dope. This one, for example, was pretty insane. But yeah, aside from that, it's like this is more of a list of things where I already had some kind of defined goal. Right here, I wanted to find kind of equivalent of like Mr. Beast, Michelle Kai, Ryan Trahan, right? People who are like this mix of ambitious but entertaining, something like that, right? And with putting good, like making good quality stuff, right? So I just ask people. If I look here, is because I'm trying to see if you said something with me. Okay, I think you've left by now, so okay, bye. But the things that I actually watch are not necessarily all part of one category. I watch a lot of stuff that sometimes I could recommend to others, and sometimes I watch it for myself, but I don't know if others will give a fuck. I could give my reason for watching it or whatever, but they are not something that I trust everyone could watch, or that I trust is of good reason for watching part of one category. I watch a lot of stuff, but the things that I actually watch are not necessarily. I just ask people, but the things that I actually watch are not necessarily all part of one category. I watch a lot of stuff that something like that, right? And with putting good, like making good quality stuff, right? So I just ask people, but the things that I actually watch are not necessarily all part of one category. I watch a lot of stuff that sometimes I could recommend to others, and sometimes I watch it for myself, but I don't know if others will give a fuck, right? Could give my reason for watching it or whatever, but they are not something that I trust everyone could watch, or that I trust is of good quality, or like I trust it will get famous or something, right? Yeah, because that's another. Right? This is a channel that I encountered because he made this video called Hidden Gems of YouTube with Karima, and I watch Karima. So she's like a girl who has like 1,000 subscribers or something like this, who grew relatively fast, but she's still, I guess, small, so relatively hidden, right? And they have this conversation, and it's an interesting idea, right? This is something that I understand. Making a Hidden Gems of YouTube channel makes sense because even if you are small, right? Because I don't know, he has his own agenda, right? He has this agenda of, yeah, I want people to think they are good. To have, and he says that Hidden Gems will accept his requests to speak, and unlike like some other people who are bigger. So yeah, I get the point, and it was a good conversation. But like, why would I do the same? Like, why would I literally copy the same thing, or why would I do my own version, which is not a conversation, right? Just saying these are hidden, or why would I do my own version? Literally copy the same thing, or would I do the same? Like, it's good. It was a good conversation, but it's like, why? would I do the same? Like, why would I literally copy the same thing? Or why would I do my own version, which is not a conversation, but just saying these are hidden gems, right? Or like these are not even hidden. It's like on the best case scenario, it's like these are hidden gems, but no one gives a fuck because I'm still smaller, right? And on the best case scenario, and like I'm not even investing in them, in the hidden gems like him, because he's at least having a conversation, he's building a relationship, maybe or whatever, right? I wouldn't even be doing that, right? I would just be mentioning someone in the video, and that's it, right? And I've done that already, right? But and it doesn't build a relationship. Like mentioning someone on a YouTube video is irrelevant. It doesn't build a relationship. And that's just they are small, and so everything goes. So yeah, everything's like as set up as it can be for good stuff. And even if I would to be right, it wouldn't be interest. Like, it would be of no interest to anyone. It's like, okay, so it's like the people who say I was here since the very beginning. No one gives a fuck, right? It's like only the creator maybe gives a fuck about their loyal subscribers or whatever, right? Maybe, but not really. But it's like about their loyal subscribers. I was here since the very beginning. No one gives a fuck, right? It's like the people who say I was here since the very beginning. No. Okay, so it's like the people who say. Hey, I was here since the very beginning. No one gives a fuck, right? It's like only the creator maybe gives a fuck about their loyal subscribers or whatever, right? Maybe, but not really. But it's like no creator actually acknowledges who their subscribers were, etc. Right? Yeah, this is essentially because thank you for watching the classic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching yeah, this is essentially because where etc. Right? Yeah, this is essentially because thank you for watching the classic. Thank you for watching, or thank you for being until the end. Like when I say it, right? When I say it, I try to say it intentionally, and I try to make it so that it's real by having people comment on the video, right? With something. But outside, like in wider YouTube, thank you for watching is kind of a plea of thank you for bringing in ad revenue and making my life monetarily possible thanks to your attention, right? Thanks to you consuming advertising, basically. That is what thank you for watching essentially means. And yeah, so it's not a real thank you specifically for watching me, right? It's more of a thank you for making my lifestyle possible, the aggregate viewership, right? Maybe the first viewers are like thanked in a different sense because they were the people who allowed the thing to grow, right? It's like thank you for being greater signals, algorithmic signals, or something like this, right? But it's not thank you for watching me, right? As you, a single viewer. It's always an agglomerate mass of people or something like this, right? If people say thank you for watching, it's because they are addressing an audience, right? They are not saying thank you specifically, right? English is, I guess, ambiguous, right? I don't know what people say in Spanish. Gracias por ver este video. Gracias por I don't know what people say in Spanish, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know. I've said all this rant in front of him, so I don't want to be like he's doing wrong or something like this. No, it's like he's doing right. He's interviewing people. He's interviewing people, right? He's interviewing, right? He's interviewing. It's like he's doing right. He to be like he. So yeah, I don't. And I've said all this rant in front of him, so I don't want to be like he's doing wrong or something like this. No, it's like he's doing right. He's interviewing people. He's doing it well, right? He's actually reaching out to these kind of small creators and trying to, I guess, oh, do you want to have this conversation about these things? I am a psychologist. I'm trying to get a conversation, a podcast going with these conversations with people I think, blah, blah, blah. So maybe people are like drawn to that. And he said he reached out to 3 people and Karima responded, yeah, sure, right? So yeah, not everyone will accept, but I guess at least 2 people have accepted, right? This is episode number 2 already. I haven't watched it, but yeah, I just found out that it exists, right? So yeah, he's doing it right, but it's like the way that I would do it is like me doing some lists of things I like. I also have done this, but I don't know, it's like I want to say they don't work because the point of the list. I want to say they don't work because I don't know, it's like right, but it's like the way that I would do it is like me doing some lists of things I like. I also have doing some lists of things I like, but yeah, I just found out that it exists, right? So yeah, he's doing it right, but it's like the way that I would do it is like me doing some lists of things that I like. I also have done this, but I don't know, it's like I want to say they don't work because the point of the lists is that you have to have them for so long or whatever, or you have to maintain the lists or make them current to you, blah, blah, like he said, like he said here, of making a live website, making it a living document. The problem is that I just don't think my living document is going to be of any significance to anyone. I don't know. I guess it's informed. By my experience, right? In my experience, no one actually gives a fuck about my recommendations, or no one actually gives a fuck about of what I post on here or about the logs that I keep. Right? So if I don't keep them for myself, which was like the excuse of this channel, right, that I already debunked as fake because I was not actually trying to just document. I was, as a side effect, documenting my life or whatever, but as a main purpose was trying to find someone who gives a fuck about the same topics that I care about, right? Or that I make videos about. Not necessarily that I care about, but that I make videos about. That was the idea. This is the algorithm. My problem with the algorithm. This algorithm. Yeah, my problem is that I trust the algorithm. I don't know, sorry for being negative, I guess this video is kind of negative, but it's because I'm just in a long-term mindset. I can't think long-term. I can think of the serendipity that could come. Well, it's not that I can't ideate it or something, right? Yeah, I could imagine that maybe one of the days I write a list or make a video about it and the creator sees it and they respond in a very effusive way and it actually leads to me connecting with them in some kind, or me getting some kind of opportunity that I couldn't have gotten otherwise. That was my intention with the channel from the beginning, right? Or like, yeah, maybe I make the list and other person sees the list and they actually like one element of it and then they come back to thank me, and or even if they don't thank me, it's like the world is a place because I found this thing I curated, right? Maybe that is the whole point of doing this, etc. The problem is that I don't think that that kind of shit happens to me. I thought it could, now I don't. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that I'm not in a long-term mindset anymore, or maybe it's the thing I wrote above, that people, there is demand for a good summary experience, right? Maybe people who create content in a good way. Like, I used to believe that if I wrote above, that people, there is demand for a good summary experience, right? Maybe people don't mindset anymore. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that I'm not in a long-term. Maybe that is the whole point of doing this, etc. The problem is that I don't think that that kind of shit happens to me. I thought it could, now I don't. Maybe because I found this thing I curated, right? Maybe that is the whole point of doing this, etc. The problem is that I don't think. That kind of shit happens to me. I thought it could, now I don't. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that I'm not in a long-term mindset anymore, or maybe it's the thing I wrote above, that people, there is demand for a good summary experience, right? Maybe people who create content in a good way. Like, I used to believe that if I do it my way, people would, like, there could be someone who cares. Now I don't believe that. Now I don't believe that people will care about my way. Now I do believe that there must be some kind of order of good or doing it well that I don't do. And that I simply don't want to work towards achieving that standard. I don't know. I give up. I've given up in this sense. So yeah, that's the conclusion of this video. I've given up. Thank you for watching. As I said, thank you for watching is some kind of fake thing that you say at the end, right? I really don't believe that there is anyone who has stayed until the end. Is some kind of fake thing that you say at the end. Is some kind of to work towards achieving that standard. I don't know. I give up. I've given up in this sense. So yeah, that's the conclusion of this video. I've given up. Thank you for watching. I give up. I've given up in this sense. So yeah, that's the conclusion of this video. I've given up. Thank you for watching. As I said, thank you for watching is some kind of fake thing that you say at the end. Right? I really don't believe that there is anyone who has stayed until the end and watched this whole video. That's why I can say thank you for watching without meaning it. Right? No one is here. And I don't know, if someone has reached the end of this video, I don't know why, and I don't even think they will say why in the comments, because no, it hasn't happened, or it has happened so few times that it's not something I can predict anymore, right? And this is really one of the least, I don't know, welcoming places for that to happen. So yeah, fuck it, fuck everything. I give up. I hate the world. I suck at navigating the world, and yeah, bye. Why don't I make some kind of recommendation videos? As I said, thank you for watching is some kind of fake thing that you video. I've given up. Thank you for watching. As I said, thank you for watching is some kind of fake thing that you say at the end, right? I really don't believe that there is anyone who has stayed until the end and watched this whole video. That's why I can say thank you for watching without meaning it, right? No one is here. And I don't know, if someone has reached the end of this video, I don't know why, and I don't even think they will say why in the comments, because no, it hasn't happened, or it has happened so few times that it's not something I can predict anymore, right? And this is really one of the least, I don't know, welcoming places for that to happen. So yeah, fuck it, fuck everything. I give up. I hate the world. I suck at navigating the world, and yeah, bye. Why don't I make some kind of recommendation? And I didn't understand exactly what he meant at the end. But yeah, what I was saying, right, is that I have made already videos like this, videos recommending stuff, so it's not like I don't do them. It's just that I don't do something weekly or something like this, but I do recommend the things that I want, that I really like and really enjoy and would like to see more of when I see when I encounter them, and sometimes I try to find like a different angle, for example. In this video, I did this like schema that you can see here, right? Yeah, this kind of like I trust. Yeah, because that's another thing, right? This is hidden gems of YouTube. What I post on here, or so I don't. Yeah, this. My problem is that I trusted the algorithm. I don't know. Sorry for being negative, I guess. This video is kind of negative, but it's because I'm just not in a long-term mindset. I can't think long-term. I can't think of the serendipity that could come. Well, it's not that I can't ideate it or something, right? Yeah, I could imagine that maybe one of the days I write a list or make a video about it, and that will demand for my work. Say, and I don't even think they will say why in the comments, because no, I don't know, welcoming places for that to happen. So yeah.